Class 7th. Subject: Social Science. Lesson 16. The developments of regional cultures. In the medieval period, there was development of cultures such as languages, literature, painting, and music, etc. In India, development of regional languages, literature, paintings, and music in the medieval period, 800–1200 AD. Language. North India regional languages such as Gujarati, Bengali, and Marathi made much progress in the North India during the medieval period. This progress was accelerated by the Bhakti movement saints, who preached in vernacular languages. South India. In the South India, Sanskrit, Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada languages prospered under the Chola rulers. Many literary and religious compositions from Sanskrit language were translated into these languages. The Ramayana was translated into Tamil language from Sanskrit by Kamban. 3. Delhi Sultanate period, 1206 to 1526 AD. Regional languages like Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Telugu, and Tamil, Punjabi, Kannada, etc. flourished during the Delhi Sultanate period due to the development of the Bhakti movement. Various religious holy books translated in different regional languages from Sanskrit. With the passage of time, Hindi and Persian language was mixed and created a new language, Urdu. Sanskrit language continued to develop under the rulers of Vijayanagara kingdom. The Mughal period, 1526 to 1707 AD. Mughal period is called the Golden Era of the Persian language. It was the official language of the Mughal Empire. As a result, Persian language got a lot of encouragement in Punjab. Akbar Emperor had Ramayana and Mahabharata translated into Persian from Sanskrit. Besides, Punjabi made a rapid progress in Punjab during the Mughal period. Hindi also flourished as an important language. The development of Urdu started during the Mughal period. Literature. Literature progressed due to the patronage by the kings of all dynasties that ruled during the medieval period in India. Development of literature in the North India, 800–1200 AD. Literature progressed in the Rajput rulers' reign, because they were great patrons of literature. Chand Bardai wrote a book, Prithvi Raj Rosso. Among historical works, Kalhan wrote Raj Taranjini. This book is the main source of information about Kashmir. Jaydev, the court poet of Bengal, composed Geet Gobind, in which he explained the love of Krishna and Radha. Bilhan wrote a famous book called Vikramank Dev Charit, in which he threw light on the life of Chalukya ruler Vikramaditya VI. Katha Sarita Sagar, a prominent composition in Sanskrit language. It is a collection of stories. Development of literature in the South India, 800–1200 AD. Literature progressed under the Chola rulers. A lot of literature was created in the Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada languages during this time. The Ramayana, written by Kamban in Tamil language, is one such example. Many books were wrote in Kannada language. The Mahabharata was translated into Telugu language from Sanskrit language. Development of literature under the Delhi Sultans, 1206 to 1526 AD. Persian language was an official language under the Delhi Sultans. Therefore, a lot of literature was written in this language during this period. Famous Persian poets like Amir Khusro and Amir Hussain Delvi composed many poems in Persian language. Historians such as Ziauddin Bani, Minhaj us-Siraz, and travelers like Ibn Battuta, etc. recorded accounts of kings, main political events, and life of the people in this language. Ramanuja, Jayadeva, etc. were the famous Sanskrit writers of Delhi Sultanate. Sanskrit works were translated into many regional languages, Persian and Arabic language. Amir Khusro was also a famous Hindi writer. Literature also progressed under the Vijayanagara kingdom rulers. They encouraged many regional languages like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Sanskrit, etc. Krishnadeva Raya was a famous scholar of Sanskrit and Telugu. He wrote a poem as known Amukta Malayada in Telugu language. Growth of regional literature under the Mughals, 1526 to 1707 AD. The Mughal emperors were great scholars. Babur wrote his autobiography Tuzuk-i-Barbari, Baburnama, in Turkish language, and Akbar encouraged the growth of the literature. He had great scholars like Sheikh Mubarak, Abul Fazl and Faizi in his court. Abul Fazl wrote Ain-i-Akbari and Akbarnama. Akbar also translated important Sanskrit works into Persian like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Raj Taranjini, Panchatantra, etc. Emperor Jahangir was also a great scholar of Turkish, Hindi and Persian language. He wrote his own biography Tuzuk-i-Jahangiri in Persian language. He continued to patronize the scholars. He had many famous Hindi scholars like Rai Manohar, Bishan Das and Keshav Das in his court. Shah Jahan was a great lover of literature. Padshahnama of Abdul Hamid Lahori and Shah Jahan Nama of Muhammad Sadiq were the most famous compositions written during his reign. He also continued to give patronage to the Hindi literature. Aurangzeb got composed Fatwa al-Amgiri regarding Islamic law. Kafi Khan composed Muntkahab ul Lubab, a very famous historical composition. Painting. Growth of painting under the Rajput period, 800–1200 AD. During this period of Rajput rulers, the paintings were also made on the paper. Both Pala and Apbarash style of paintings were used for painting during this period. The paintings of Pala style are available in the religious books of Buddhism. Many colors like white, black, red and blue are used in these paintings. More quantity of red and yellow colors is used in Apbarash style of painting. The paintings of this style are available in the Jain religion and old religious books. Development of paintings under the Delhi Sultanate period, 1206 to 1526 AD. The art of painting the walls and ceilings prevailed during the Delhi Sultanate. A portrait of Muhammad Tughlaq is a fine example of painting of this period. The paintings of Delhi sultans were made by the court painters. Development of painting in the Mughal period, 1526 to 1707 AD. The Mughal emperors were great lovers of painting. Therefore, the paintings made great progress during the Mughal reign. Babur and Humayun had great interest in the painting. Humayun brought two painters named Abdul Samad and Sayyid Ali from Iran to Delhi. Akbar Emperor established a separate department for the development of painting. This department illustrated the books and also made the paintings of the emperors etc. Daswant and Basawan were the famous painters in the court of Akbar. Jahangir Emperor himself was a good painter. During his reign miniature painting began to develop. Ustad Mansur, Abdul Huzan, Farrukh Beg, Madhav etc. were famous painters of Jahangir. Music. Growth of music during the medieval period, 800–1200 AD. The art of music flourished under the Rajput rulers during this period. Rajput rulers of the north, South India, and the Cholas took great interest in music. In their courts, the musicians were greatly respected and rewarded. The Indian classical music, based on the raga system, had reached its zenith during this period. There were two schools of music. They were the Hindustani and Carnatic school of music. Besides these, our folk music throw light on the richness of our musical heritage. Growth of music under the Delhi Sultanate, 1206 to 1526 AD. Delhi sultans were great lovers of music. Music flourished during this time. Amir Khusro was a famous musician and poet, who invented tabla and sitar. There were 1,200 musicians in Tughlaq's royal court and he held a musical gathering, Sanjit Sabha, every Friday. Even the Sufi saints had great interest in music. Raja Man Singh of Gwalior was a great lover of music. In his court there were two famous musicians, Baiju and Pandam, who composed Sanjit Shastra Mimansa and Sanjit Raj. Growth of music during the Mughal period, 1526 to 1707 AD. The Mughal emperors except Aurangzeb were very fond of music, therefore, during their reign the art of music flourished. Both emperors Babur and Humayun were great lovers of music. Humayun used to listen music 2 days in a week. Akbar had keen interest in music. Akbar himself was a good singer. He had sufficient knowledge of sur and taral of music. Tansen was the most famous singer of Akbar's court. He composed many ragas and ragnis. Apart from Tansen, Baiju Bavra and Surdas were also famous musicians. Jahangir and Shah Jahan were very fond of music. They employed many court musicians. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji compiled Edi Granth Sahib according to rags and ragnis in Mughal period. Case study Punjab. Punjabi culture such as language and literature, painting and music etc. made great progress during the medieval period. Languages and literatures. 1. Baba Farid Shakarganj, 1173–1265 AD. Baba Farid Shakarganj was a Sufi saint of Punjab. He is called the founder of Punjabi literature. He composed his hymns in the Lendi or Multani, which was the language of the common people. His 112 Salokas and 4 Shabads were incorporated in the Edi Granth Sahib by Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Baba Farid gave an immortal contribution to the Punjabi literature. 2. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, 1469–1539. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji started a new era of Punjabi literature because the literature composed by Guru Ji was unique from all aspects. Among Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji's compositions, Japji Sahib, Asa-di Ivar, Sid Gosht and Baba Vani are important. In fact, the hymns of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji are an immortal contribution to the Punjabi literature. 3. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji, 1563–1606 AD. Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji compiled Edi Granth Sahib in 1604 AD. Edi Granth Sahib incorporated the hymns of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Sri Guru Angad Dev Ji, Sri Guru Amar Das Ji, Sri Guru Ram Das Ji and Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Later on, Sri Guru Ter Bahadur Sahib Ji's hymns were also included in it. Besides the hymns of the Sikh Gurus, the hymns of Hindu bogats and Sufi saints and few bats are also included in it. All the hymns are in praise of one God. Edi Granth Sahib holds a supreme position in the Punjabi literature. 4. Bhai Gurdas, 1551–1637 AD. Bhai Gurdas Ji was a great poet. He composed 39 vars. These vars are considered the key to understanding Sri Guru Granth Sahib. In fact, the contribution of Bhai Gurdas to Punjabi literature and Sikh philosophy is great. 5. Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, 1666–1708 AD. Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji was an excellent poet and literary personality. Guru Ji's compositions such as Yap Sahib, Bachata Natak, Zafarnama, Chanda-di Ivar and Akal Ustat etc. are very famous and incorporated in Dasam Granth. There is doubt that Chanda-di Ivar is an immortal work of the Punjabi literature. 6. Shah Hussain, 1538–1593 Shah Hussain was a famous Punjabi Sufi poet. He rendered an invaluable contribution to the Punjabi literature by composing 165 kafis. 7. Bulleh Shah, 1680–1758 AD. Bulleh Shah was a famous poet of Punjabi literature. He wrote many kafis, sahafis, doors, athvara, barama etc. But the kafis written by him are very famous. Indeed, his contribution to Punjabi literature is great. 8. Damodar. Damodar was contemporary of the Mughal Emperor Akbar. He wrote the legend of Heer Ranjha in Lendi or Multani language. He portrayed village culture of the Punjab of his time. 9. Waris Shah, 1707–1798 AD. Waris Shah has an important place in Punjabi legend. Waris Shah wrote a Punjabi legend of Heer which is an important contribution to Punjabi literature. 10. Shah Muhammad, 1782–1862 AD. Shah Muhammad was a famous poet. He wrote the Jangnama. In his work he has greatly admired the grandeur of Maharaja Ranjit Singh's empire to which he was an eyewitness. Paintings. We find many paintings in the old religious books related to the great Sikh gurus painted on the walls of gurdwaras and palaces. For example, we find the paintings of 22 persons who were employed by Sri Guru Amar Das Ji for different manjis with their names in the Goind wall. Similarly, a good number of paintings are available which are related to the Sikh gurus and the events of their life in the various museums and gurdwaras. These throw light on the development of painting during this time.